Upon its release in 1994, James Cameron's True Lies was said to be the film to put whatever nails needed, putting in the coffin of the James Bond series. It was an easy conclusion to reach at the time, not least because 007 had been in limbo since 1989's License to Kill. Of course, 1995's GoldenEye would, not for the last time, see Bond reinvent itself to cope with more modern threats, as Daniel Craig's Bond did in the Jason Bourne era, and again post The Dark Knight. True Lies, however, was all set up to launch a brand new spy series. It gave Arnold Schwarzenegger a slightly different role, and Cameron proved that he was the director who could get the most out of him. I can't say I was ever a massive fan of True Lies in truth, and tonally it feels a backward step from Cameron's other big movies. But it was a huge hit, grossing over $370 million at a point when very few films got anywhere near that number. James Cameron and Arnold Schwarzenegger were both interested in putting another one together, and both independently had spoken about the project. That said, Cameron's next film would end up taking an inordinate amount of time. He moved from True Lies to his long-cherished Titanic movie, a film that was time-intensive to begin with, before the heavily reported delays to the movie kicked in. That said, there still seemed to be a plan to follow Titanic with True Lies 2, and that was set at one point to be Cameron's next project. However, the attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon on September 11, 2001 changed his mind. Cameron has said several times over the past decade that this was the point where he decided that it'd be wrong to press ahead with True Lies 2. That said, at the time, Ain't It Cool News got in touch with James Cameron to find out if Tom Arnold was correct. "I think Tom was joking," he wrote. "There are no plans for a True Lies 2. I don't know about the creative direction thing. I'm always down for a good action comedy. Actually, we always classified the film as a domestic epic. But since September 11th, I've never felt comfortable generating laughs with nuke-toting Islamic fundamentalist terrorists. True Lies, even though it has a cautionary thread underneath the pratfalls, is in a strange way a product of a more innocent time."